Mane fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
These are Ghanaians. Dapaah is sitting in his home right now. He's watching. He's laughing. It's not his son. Mahamudu Bawumia, Samira Bawumia, these are not their kids. They don't care. They don't even see them as tribesmen. Agyapong, Nembanyina with American passport. If you touch any of his kids, he will report you to the U.S. Embassy in Ghana. He will arrest you. Agyapong, you can't touch his kids. He does not care about these things. So he only speak on this because Ohun say Ebimo Mosi Jimmy, they will vote for him and say NPP for 1 year, but he's part of the NPP. This is a party you people in the north, you did what? You went to vote for. The vice president is a northerner. Forget about being a Muslim. I don't even want to delve into this a Muslim and this a Christian. The vice president of the republic is a northerner. The person who is contesting the vice president, Kennedy Agyapong, was in the north. Kennedy Agyapong has refused to speak on this because it goes in his favor. He only speak on this because Open Northerners knew his sympathy. He only speak on this and tell Northerners that Bawumia is a Northerner. What is he doing? He will only buy your mind because Ohunso with Jimmy as a Northerner. Now, after this incident, the National Security released a statement. Let's read the statement of the National Security. Press release on operations in Garu. On Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, an irate youth group armed with AK-47 rifles, the Dapaah statement or Troy Ghana for. After this brutalities, this is what Dapaah is saying. This is what the national security is saying. This is what NPP Bawumia Kennedy Agyapong Ekufuado NPP is saying. On Tuesday, October 24, 2023, in an irate youth group armed with AK-47 rifles, machetes, and other weapons besieged a team of 5 counter-terrorism intelligence officers deployed by the Ministry of National Security to Garu in the Upper East region on a critical special operation. I must say, on the 24th of October 2023, Tuesday, eye embrante bi omukutakuta ntuo ekutan sekan embrante ehu national security officers bi a yamma mu dwumadie bi so omunkodi no Upper East no sa embrante na omukutakuta ntuo ni AK-47 no omoto se national security for we so Dapaah brofo kan no so bi te brofo cheme na de make kan meboa on court radio so TV so no nkaka sa Kevin Taylor nchechire mu no boa o se embrante na omukutakuta ntuo AK-47 in Tio, any day in Sikainem Krante, to say national security for so Abra Yasuma national security for so Omunkodi Jumebia na Juman ehia pa ema national security. Despite initial attempts to introduce themselves as national security personnel, the irate youth group proceeded to attack the officers by firing multiple gunshots at a black Toyota Land Cruiser in which the officers were seated. Say, Dapaah say emrantie no na pa eye saa imebunu na chew e ka chom so oh ye de yenye nipa boni no o say emrantie na wo Garu ho no atwi tuo e bo tuo e fa ka na eye national security emrantie ni tim. La. Democracy is not good for us, I swear to God. I'm trying to get you the pictures of the national security guards, that officers, no. Now, sorry. Now, let me try and get the pictures of Nyoma Negu Omokanim. Na share. So, this is what Dapaah said. Following an escalation of the attacks on their vehicle, the officers drove to seek refuge at the Garu police station. Kanda pasa ne mrante ne mra embebunu no atake omo etutuo efa omo ka mu no na omo ni bibia o so omo yese e wo so omo dwane na omo kɔ eye Garu police station na omo kɔ je omo nkwa ho efise na emu aye din. Now ko enima o say the irate youth subsequently pursued the officers, encircled the police station and fired multiple shots at same with the intentions of killing the officers. Kanda passe assembly see no eye emrantie mebunu no SRD national security for no chi abra omutu omuka se omuko police station akotete ho anyeso mbewu no kanda passe ono report onyan se emrantie no mo garuo ni nyina sa di ka na chi ena omutwe omutuo no mo botuo fa police station nim. The comedy is too much. Democracy is not meant for us, I tell you. If you can pass a mrantie ko na omuko twa police ni hu hia police station hu hia and omu twe omu krante no omu AK-47 no and omu study so omu sani tuogu police station nim. Kandapa. Na okos no say no troye. The timely intervention of the Ghana Armed Forces enabled the safe evacuation of the national security personnel from the Garu police station. Ose time mrantie no kotwa police station hu hia abrana national security for no ehye ho se obi anya omohwe no. Almost study so omu botuo gu police station omu botuo omu tuoro omu tugu police station no eho ena military for ebaye ebe pata mrantie ni be gina o se de omu ye no mu njai intenkenye soja for no omu baye na sata na mrantie na hu botuo egu police station ho na okon no say the timely intervention of the Ghana Armed Forces enabled the safe evacuation of the national security personnel from the Garu police station. It was a military for the soldier for the buyer no and omutu be tam a year and as on be protecting national security for na in mountain who omuna omudi omuchikobo mutu no every police station ho. Further to the aforesaid development, the Ministry of National Security and the Ghana Armed Forces on Saturday, October 28th, 2023, conducted a joint operation in Garu to seize weapons used by the perpetrators of the attack on the national security personnel. A number of the perpetrators have also been arrested. I see. Asem we see eye memenda etwemu no. Eno nti ema ono national security boss Dapaah any police from penyifo mo Ghana no etna ase says I was a Ghana police and national security echo conduct some raid bi wo echo make sure say emrantie na no mukutakuta ntuo no emrantie mukutakuta nsikan na omububo tuo fa police station ni mu no ebubo national security for the car mu tuo no e wo so mukọ na omukọhwehwe ntuo na ekuta mrantie no na de ekosi ye ne say soja for na omusoma omu se omunkonkọhwehwe ntuo no omukọ ho no de omu ye ne say omu tumi ehu mrantie ni bi ena de omu ye no so ne say police for no soldier for no tumi chi mrantie ni bi. Remember, the soldiers were sent to Garu to go and retrieve the weapons near say omu the boat to go police station ho esa the boat to V8 and I say Land Cruiser nim nenso omu suma soldier for mo ba call no omu ka se omu nkoje weapons ana na omu nche mrantie no omu bae na de omu ka chen se omu koye no weapons ne de yenhu but omu tumi che mrantie no yanko enim. The Ministry of National Security deemed the attack on the security personnel at a police station highly unacceptable and strongly condemns acts aimed at intimidating and harming officials of state security and intelligence agencies and impeding them from effectively executing their mandates to safeguard the peace and stability of Ghana. Or send the office can pass the National Security Office no omo de adia omakoma enjo so se nipa bi befa imrasho mukwem ansem na eye impenifo a ye de omo si eye bambo ano no omo betata omo no omo se omo ye sa na de omo mpeno no efrise eba sa na adwumadi a wo so omo di no eye na sa nipa omo tata omo no omo ma National Security for ana soja for no endi omo adwuma. Now, Oba Asia say, whereas the Ministry of National Security works to promote active citizen participation in safeguarding the peace and stability of our nation, deliberate acts that seek to jeopardize the lives of personnel of state security and intelligence agencies will not be countenanced. Or say, the ekoso no osama mfoti ase se national security no omotu omo ache omotu omo ato se omo beye bibia abogana ho ban amaki sure se Ghana ni bia ni ho an ho beka ni ho betwa nti omo de omo ya omadwene se nipa bi ye na adwene se sa adwuma omotu omo ache se omo beye no omo besi omo kwan dia ende omo mpene obia ma na nyesa Obasia said the national security, the ministry owes it a duty to protect personnel of the state security intelligence agencies who have sworn an oath at all times, defend the people and territorial integrity of Ghana and against all forms of threat. And I'm catching on. Now, Sautie Dapaah statement or issue from national security. The all catcher Ghana for you say Nemrantie ko garu. No mo ko sirima ko di djuma omo ko sirima ko di djuma no ena mbrante bo garu ejina omo mbrante ni gina omo no ena mbrante no start say omo bu omo into omo start say omo bu omo na mbrante no omo ye national security for no etena omo ka mu because mbrante no omo gina national security no omo kutakuta ntuo ene ensekan ena omo start say omo tutuntuo no ekoka anim ene ensekan so omo twitwa omo ena mbrante no omo ye national security for no etu ka no ena omo call the nearest police station ena omo ko share ho na sebi omo ko share ho na say police for nje omo nkwa no ena mbrante no sa eto omo police station no omo twa police station hu hia ena intuo ne kutom no omo start say omo botu ogu police station ho te ena nsekan intia ba sa no soja fo no mo wosrem sa area ho no omo no mo ba ya omo bedi adiregyine mu a ema mbrante ni nyina eto wurem sa nsebo nyina esi eye memen eye benada that is last week Tuesday intini ne Saturday Saturday no ena ono national security for no esma military for say omo nko ekronim emrantie na no mo krom ho na mbebunu na no kutakuta ntuo asekan na omo bo etuo for national security for no kanim ebo etuo for police wo no soldier for no nko na omo nko chichituo no omo ncheche mrantie no ni nkrata ochro mu no wan chromo bebia say soldier for no koe no omunya etuo baako ana etuo mienu de okaya na say soldier for no ko ho no omo kochichi mrantie. Now, let me show you this. Democracy is not good for us. Democracy, friend, democracy, no, enyema Ghana for, I tell you. Enyema Ghana. Democracy is not good. Now, these are the national security guys now at Dapaah, Ekase, Omudwane, Eko Share police station. No. Omuko police station. No. These were the national security guys. In fact, national security guys no money. And this is in the police station. Is this the police station and I'm ranting no air to room? Is this the same police station Dapaah is saying these young men at Garu were firing weapons into the police station? National security for the general na omunshe police atare na bakoti hona. The question here is, me bese be busa Mr. Dapaah said, is this the same police station is this the same police station that Garu youth Nijina Bontine as around the airboat Rumnana? If it's the same police station they are firing weapons in, then these men are calm. They are invincible. They are men who basically don't fear anything. Because till date, we have not seen any evidence that just Ubi Tutu Garu police station. Till date, we have not been shown any weapon that was retrieved from any of the Garu youth till date. per the statement that Dapaah wrote no me busawo, is this the same police station na youth na asarande e botuo e de sekan etwitwa nkofo? Is this the same police station? Where did they shoot? Where did the bullet hit? Did it kill anyone? Did it hit a wall? Do we have evidence to that? Now, I'm going to these are the weapons the Garu youth found in the car of the so-called national security guys. These are the weapons. When they stopped these men, these were the weapons they were carrying on them as national security officers going to an anti-terrorism DND. Dapaah boys were holding these things. These were the weapons the boys saw and said, no, we have to take you to the police station to go and do a better check of you, whether you are national security or not. Garu, when I go to Garu. And these are pictures the young men took. These are videos. This is what the guys were carrying. Now my question to that Dapaah is, Oko Garu wana moko bu nipa no. Etuo na muso amutura police station is kind ewen. Na police station no ehi na etuo ni boy why na boy no. I na muju say Jimmy ana. I na muju say Ghana no e party bi diana. We mpenifu. Now you know the most dangerous thing about this. I would say every day this government keeps talking about the Sahel region, the sub-Saharan Africa here, in Tokwesi where border so, and that when you see something, say something, and that they believe say terrorists are entering Ghana from Burkina, from Inkrune Wasrono. Now, when you brutalize these young men, now a terrorist enters this country and see any of these young men and tells them, you are in your country, see how you are being brutalized. I am a terrorist. They might not even, in 99% of the time, they will not introduce themselves as a terrorist. All that they will have to tell these aggrieved, pained, angry young men is that I want you to defend yourself. I want you people to keep me here and I'll provide you with everything you need to defend yourself. Do you think these young men will not do it? But say, terrorists no kuta weapons no. Millions of weapons that kuta omuna omunya baby fankono. If they are able to go through the cracks and they enter any of these places, you Ghanaians, the national security, you are subjecting your own citizens to this kind of brutality. When a terrorist enters Ghana and technically becomes one of them, pretend to be a good person and ask them their problems, and they tell the terrorists that we live in Ghana and that in this country that we live in, our own security, our own political party, our own politicians are using the security to kill us, beat us, and that person suggests that I have a solution to your problem. I can provide you with guns. I can give you things to defend yourself. At that moment, a young man that you have beaten to pulp, a young man that you have done this to, a young man that you have inflicted pain and anger in, do you think that gentleman will say no? The national security is basically setting Ghana up for disaster. And we don't know. And I keep telling you, the number of people who are in our security agencies don't know anything about security. Before security breaks down, pain breaks security down. It is only pain that can break security down. When people harbor pain, when people harbor any kind of resentment, when people harbor an iota of difference, that is when security breaks down. If you look at all the countries where security has broken down, where coup happens, it always happens from within because somebody has harbored pain. And hundreds of these young men up there, they would love to protect themselves today, and they are vulnerable Because they are vulnerable, because anytime anybody comes to act as if he is the one who is listening to their problems, they will have no option than to rely on that people. And these terrorists will take advantage of your own people and destroy you. How foolish can we be? Who is in charge of security in Ghana? How stupid can you old men be? You are basically setting Ghana up for disaster. The terrorists that we are fighting, we are basically putting pain in the heart of our people to accept them. These are the people who are on the borders. These are the people who can tell your men that this route and this route are routes people can use. You don't know shit about the north. Dapaah, your police, your military, you people know nothing about what happens up there on the borders. It is only these young men who have their farms, who have their settlements. They can tell you where a weapon is hiding. And you go there and you inflict wounds. You make them feel like slaves in their own home. They will accept the enemy, and the enemy will consume us. This is Security 101. You people are foolish. Wait, Jimmy.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.